West Ham earned their second win at home, while Swansea lost their unbeaten away record. West Ham manager Slaven Bilic felt a sense of relief after Diafraseco's late goal secured victory over Swansea and eased the pressure on him. The atmosphere at London Stadium had been tense, with fans unhappy about the performance of Bilic's side for the majority of the game. But Sacco eased some of the scrutiny on Bilic when he got on the end of fellow substitute Arthur Masuaka's cross in the 90th minute and stabbed the ball home from close range. "It is a relief, a great 3 points for us," Bilic said. "I know it is shallow when the manager says there is pressure, but that makes a difference. To keep the support of the crowd, we need to keep producing minute after minute, and we did not do that in the first half. The guys on the bench lifted the team and crowd." Swansea were positive with their approach, but a long-range effort from Wilfried Boney, parried by Joe Hart, in the first half was the best they had to show for their endeavour. Bilic's double switch makes the difference. Bilic relieved at Hammers' victory. Home fans chanted "sacked" in the morning at Bilic when his side trailed 30 in a 32 defeat by Tottenham last weekend. For the most of this contest there was little respite for the Croat as his side laboured against a disciplined and organised Swansea side. Indeed, there were jeers and boos for Bilic's double substitution when Masuaku and Sacco were introduced for Javier Hernandez and Andre Ayew. Ultimately, the 49-year-old's decision to throw on both players made the difference, though, as Masuaka's superb run and cross found Sacco's perfectly timed run. With West Ham's next 3 matches against Burnley, Brighton and Crystal Palace, Bilic will hope the confidence from this victory can spur his side on to greater things. Swansea solid but lack cutting edges. Swansea managed just 10 shots on target before this encounter, which head coach Paul Clement blamed on a hectic end to the transfer window. Their play was largely tidy and they used the ball intelligently, with Renato Sanchez in particular catching the eye for the visitors. However, there was a stark lack of cutting edge to Swansea's play. Despite the presence of Tammy Abraham, Jordan Ayew and Boney for the first half, at least they managed just 1 shot on target in the entire contest. "A combination of the delivery and the movement need to be better in the final third," Clement said. "We are closer to getting the balance right, but there is still work to be done." Swansea's first away defeat sent them into the bottom 3 and, unless Clement gives them more bite in attack, another relegation battle beckons this season. Swansea's lack of cutting edge is emphasised by the fact a forward line of Tammy Abraham, Jordan Ayew and Wilfried Boney managed just 3 touches inside the West Ham penalty area. Man of the match Andy Carroll. West Ham. The powerful striker's partnership with Javier Hernandez never really clicked, but he was a menace to the Swansea back line. Carroll seems to be getting sharper and his all-round work rate was unrelenting. He was unfortunate not to score when he struck the corner of the goal with an improvised shot. Swans lose away record. The stats this game produced a total of just 15 shots only. Burnley v Huddersfield on the 23rd of September featured fewer in the top flight this season. 13. West Ham have registered 3 clean sheets in the last 4 Premier League games, after managing none in the 5 before that. Swansea conceded their first away Premier League goal in 495 minutes of action and suffered their first away defeat of the season. 4 of the 10 Premier League games where winning goals have been scored in the 90th minute or later in 2017 so far have been against Swansea. Diafra netted his first Premier League goal since November 2016, when he scored against Manchester United. 6 of West Ham's 7 league goals this season have come in the second half, which equates to a league-high 86% proportion. Fans have a right to their opinion what they side West Ham goalkeeper Joe Hart. "It was a difficult atmosphere in some ways. I'm never going to criticise the fans, they come here and pay their money and have a right to their opinion. We have to focus on the win. We have had 7 points since the international break at the beginning of September. It is on all of us to take the pressure off. We don't get sucked into the speculation, we just stick together and fight hard." Clement expects better from Swansea attacker. Swansea head coach Paul Clement. "The first think the result was a little harsh in that I don't think that they weren't better than us as such. We just did not defend that last attack very well. They created a really good scoring chance, which is what we didn't do. We did not stop the cross coming in, did not defend it in the box, and if you concede that late you do not give yourself much chance." West Ham manager Slaven Bilic: "We did not play well in the first half after a good first 10 minutes, making basic mistakes, and Swansea were much better on the ball. We have to play better and we can play better." The changes were crucial with Manuel Lanzini, Arthur Masuaku and Diafra coming on. We played a very offensive formation in the first half but lacked the link between the defence and attack, and that was why Lanzini made a big impact. What's next? West Ham face a tricky trip to Burnley on Saturday the 14th of October 1500 BST, while Swansea host newly promoted Huddersfield at the Liberty Stadium at the same time on the same day. Follow Match of the Day on Instagram for the best photos from the world of football.